Okay, how many in your party? 3?
4.
Doesn't he look a little small for this ride?
We're here to have family fun.
No, sir, you don't understand. The kid is too little.
Family fun?
Child, too small. Okay, let me show you. Your son is too short to ride the thing.
Family fun.
Motherfucker! The fuck was that?
Ninja.
Oh, yeah!
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, juggalos, juggalettes, and those who don't identify as such. This is Juggalo Judgment, where two friends take time out of their busy schedules to sit down, listen to, and analyze music of the Juggalo variety. You're joined by your hosts, Mike and...
It's Schmeev.
Just the pause for dramatic effect.
Yeah.
That was the 5-second pose.
That was it.
For the benefit of those with flash photography. If you're jumping on for the first time,
Welcome.
welcome aboard. And if you've been with us for longer than just this episode,
At least one
we are-
more.
Yeah, we are grateful that you are here, continuing
Welcome back.
on this winding journey that we are taking.
Winding. It's got twists and turns. It's got dips and undips and some loop-de-loops in there. Maybe a corkscrew.
Oh,
Who knows?
that's Corkscrew, as in the name of the Twisted song that's on their new album, Unlikely Prescription.
We can't talk about them here.
Oh, we do. Wait, why?
I guess we can talk about them here until we hit 2000 something.
13.
Yeah, that one.
13. It's okay. We'll still talk about them after that. But that is beside the point. Schmeev, how are you today?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
I am stressed, but I'm here.
I feel that. Yeah.
We'll go with that.
We're coming up on my vacation time, and I really need that.
Yeah, I was supposed to have a vacation. It didn't happen, so I was just off for 5 days, and
Yeah.
I did nothing.
That can still be nice.
Which I can't tell if it was worth it or not. But hey, it happened. I mean,
Yeah.
hell, by the time this episode comes out, you'll have already been on your
It's
your
true.
vacation.
I'll be back for like a month.
You can cut in and be like, it was amazing, or it could have been longer.
Or like, goddamn, I got murdered by the ocean.
I really hope not.
How am
But
I
then-
how am I
but
editing
then-
this?
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
This episode would never come out. Currently taking applications in case one of us goes.
Look, this all gets recorded to my external hard drive. You just steal
is
that,
true.
and there you go.
Yeah, there we go. That means I have to edit it, and then we're
Yeah.
fucked. I would not do you proud in the afterlife.
Yeah, just send it to someone else.
Yeah, exactly. Eric.
So,
So,
we're here for a reason, though.
we are.
And that is to talk about an album.
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
the Joker cards are done, right?
They are done. They've been done
No
for
No more Joker
3+
cards.
years at this point.
And then suddenly we got like an EP called The Calm or something. Was it an EP or is it just a straight up album?
It was an EP.
It was longer than that.
I mean, it was, but it's an
a
ICP
fake
EP.
ICEP. Yeah.
I see. ICEP with they.
Yeah, and that was heralding sort of like another album.
A new chapter, if
Yeah.
you will.
And here we are with The Tempest.
The Tempest. In 2007. This was supposed to come out in 2006. As you'll remember from prior episodes where we talked about the Wraith remix albums, those pretty much only came out because this was delayed. So, this is the true return of Mike Clark to the ICP fold. But
Welcome
true
back, Mike.
return is kind of not 100% accurate,
Oh.
And that is because while he did produce pretty much everything on this album, it was not done with them together. They were not working in the studio at the same time.
Interesting.
Yes. So the story basically goes that after Mike Clark had left Psychopathic after Bizarre Bazaar, he did end up doing a project with Prozac of Strange Music called Project Deadman.
Yeah.
And he was also heavily working with Kid Rock. However, at one point, he contracted pneumonia and kind of didn't really get that checked out well.
Very important to do. Pneumonia is pretty dangerous.
It's no joke. And then he was hospitalized. It was kind of a near-death experience for him. From what I gather, apparently his lungs... he was basically like hooked up to an iron lung, I think was the story. And one of his lungs collapsed at one point. So, yeah, he was pretty much not great. So the production of this album is kind of stilted because they weren't in the studio together doing this. I don't know if this was kind of the, he's doing this work on an iPad or something and sending it to them or whatever. Kind of like, there was that one Gorillaz album where everything was produced on an iPad. I can't remember. I think it was like their third or fourth album. I don't know if this was something along those lines, but this definitely has a different sound. It sounds a bit more manufactured in some aspects compared to what you've heard on prior Mike Clark production. But yeah, with the exception of some of the stuff that was on FTFO and the couple remix tracks that were on the Wraith remix albums, this is the first time that Mike Clark has been on a full-length ICP album in 7 years.
Wow.
This was an album for me. This was released, I think, in March or April of 2007. And this was shortly after I was like really getting into ICP. So this was the first new album that I was around for.
You're
I picked
on
this up
cutting edge.
Yeah, I picked this up like 3 months after it dropped. And that's because I got it right after my birthday in June of 2007. So this is one of the first albums I really got to listen to. And maybe because of that, I have different feelings about this record compared to a lot of people. We've talked to some of the people in the awesome Discord that we're a part of, and some people really like this album, and other people just don't give a fuck about it.
Some people really like this album. It's you and one other person.
Dustin.
That's not true, actually. There's a third. Never mind.
Yeah. But most people tend to disregard this era of The Calm, The Tempest, and the next EP that ICP will do.
Yeah, well, if they released the sixth, then how dare they ever make music again?
Yeah, exactly. And how dare they even consider something like a second deck of Joker cards? That's impossible. As
Juggalos, we don't want to hear any more music from this group that we like. That's it. You're done. You released your 6. Die.
Well, the world was supposed to die. That's what they thought. The end of time would consume them all.
The Mayans got it wrong again.
And then it didn't. It's like that guy who predicted the rapture like 6 or 7 times, and every time he's been wrong.
Well, it's weird because, like, that there's been a lot of study into cults and stuff like that, and how, look, doomsday cults are that's what they are. That's what that is. If a guy sits there and repeatedly says like, the world's gonna end on this day, you're officially in a doomsday cult. I'm sorry, that's it. There's been a lot of studies into those and the ways that, like, the way that belief works and how and why after that happens, people continue following them anyway. That's just a thing. So you know what? Credit to like half of the Juggalos who ducked out and were like, well, you're full of shit. You were wrong.
And then like a percentage of the people who were still listening because they're like, yeah, we really like this music. That's why we're here.
Nope. Everybody who kept listening was clearly
strictly they were just
there for the end of the world.
Waiting for the end. Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So something that I noticed is that this still differs from a normal full-length ICP album.
Hold up a second. It differs.
Differs.
Defer is what you do with student loans. Differ is being a difference between things.
This is not linguistics. This is not hooked on phonics.
Mike, I've let you get away with this.
I will
for
say
most
words.
of this podcast.
Don't. You're gonna still do it because that's how I roll.
Because the thing is whenever
Potato,
you say
tomato,
it,
I
I almost think that you're going in a different direction than you do, and then I'm like, wait, that's just how he says that. That's right.
Yeah, that's how I say words. Gotta love that good old Ambridge.
That's not even an Ambridge. It's just you.
Done that. Nope.
So, Mike, how does it differ?
So anyway,
what does it differ from, and how?
It differs in the sense that, unlike pretty much every other full length, this doesn't have 17 tracks on it.
Oh my god!
Holy fuck!
I can't believe it.
They spared us, and yet this album is still
One track.
just shy.
They
It's
spared
still
us
just shy of an hour long.
one track. It may as well have been there anyway.
Yeah, seriously, with the length of this. I want to point something out real quick. This is totally off topic of it, but if anybody has seen by now, it'll already been long past. But the event that Magic Ninja's putting out for Attack of the Ninjas, where they are giving away a CD to the people who attend. And most of the time at these events, you expect like maybe a CD single or something. And no, this is a album, and it is 11 tracks, which is pretty fucking impressive. And somebody fucking posted on, I think it was like Fago Lovers or something, posted it on Facebook saying, full length 11 track album. And somebody commented, fuck out of here with your full length at 11 tracks. And I'm like,
Jesus Christ.
Y'all don't know that fucking Juggalos are so goddamn spoiled.
Brain poisoned is what I was going to say.
Not every album can be 17 tracks. I'm sorry.
No, some of them have to be reasonable.
I mean, for all we know, this 11-track album could still be like 50 minutes long. For
Sure, it could be a prog album or something.
That's beside the point. But fuck it. I think that there's enough in here. This was an album that kind of changed theme right at the last fucking second.
Well,
because, the calm. The calm before the storm.
yeah.
The Tempest is
That's
a
the storm.
play that is a storm. It's like a world-ending storm, I believe.
I mean, it's. I think it's just a term for a storm in general as well.
But I'm thinking, I'm pretty sure, like, isn't the Tempest like a play by Shakespeare?
It is. I learned that by looking up the Tempest Genius, and the first result on Genius.com is the Shakespeare play for some reason.
Yeah. That's actually one of the reasons why Genius was originally called Rap Genius.
Yeah.
And then people started adding a bunch of other shit, and that's why Rap Genius was like, we're just going to call ourselves Genius from now on because y'all add a lot of fucking shit.
I mean, because people want context for all of the music.
Exactly. So, Schmeev.
Yeah.
We've just got one more thing to do before we jump into this album.
Finish our Fagos. Episode over. Woo! Good album. We gotta crack open a motherfucking Fago.
Gotta crack open a motherfucking Fago, yo.
What do you got?
I've been waiting on this motherfucker because it's been sitting here for like 5 fucking days.
Uh-oh, it's expired now.
It fucking might as well be shit. No, it's been sitting next to me, so it's now warm. I'm going with my new modern classic, and that's fucking Fago Firework, yo.
There it is.
Love this motherfucker. I need to remember to grab one a couple episodes from now, and you'll know why. You can get some, just do a flashback when that album happens.
Oh, okay.
3 episodes from now. Yeah, I think 3 episodes.
I don't even know.
Okay.
Okay.
It's okay. You'll know the one.
Sure. I'll
What do you
forget
got?
this. So I went to. I was thinking about it. I didn't have time to like run to the store for anything, but sitting down in my kitchen, I had 2 little boxes there that I haven't grabbed anything from in a very long time. I had one box that has a single Faygo root beer sitting in it. And then I had another one that had a genuine Faygo delicious cola.
Hey!
And that's what I'm drinking today.
Awesome.
Let's crack 'em.
Crack these bitches open.
Had some fucking spray on it when it opened.
God, this shit's so fucking good.
Delicious. Track
All right.
1. The Sky is Falling.
We're gonna talk for a bit.
Yeah, we have a long time until this song actually starts.
Yeah, this is something that they could have split this into 2 tracks.
Yeah, it would be,
But-
I think they would have just felt silly having just this, because there's not a whole lot in this intro section.
No.
Like there's not like a thing, but at the same time, whatever.
Yeah,
They could have had 17
So-
tracks.
they could have.
Fucked up.
Shame on them. They had enough tracks to make a 19 track album on the Wraith Shangri-La.
Yeah.
And they had to put some of them together to make it 17. And look, they did it too much here.
Yeah.
Or they could have had, I don't know, skits that weren't attached to the fucking songs. Just made them separate.
But we're getting
Shame on them.
We're getting this beat kicking in now. You hearing them tornado sirens?
Yeah.
Debris, people freaking out.
I'm sorry, I need to stop you for a moment. The word is
Debris, I'm sorry.
Debris.
Yeah. Sorry, the debris. Yeah.
So, yeah, you fucking storm.
Yeah.
They said it in the calm that
This is the storm after the calm.
exactly. That's how the phrase goes.
Yeah.
Fucking nerds. We're a minute and a half into this fucking thing, and there's Andre.
In walks a wicked clown. Violent J. One of Death's good friends, they say. Look at that. You never seen a cloud that dark in the middle of the day. Headed straight this way. I hope everything's okay. The sky is falling. This shit's gonna be fun. Be fun. I think the sky is falling. This shit's gonna be fun. Be fun. The fucking sky is falling. This shit's gonna be fun. Be fun. I feel the wind is calling. Spinning back down to earth, riding in a...
All right.
We
We got us an intro track here.
That is.
And not just like an intro track, like a general intro track. This is like a Joker card intro track.
Yes.
But it's introducing them.
Mm-hmm.
Like they are the Joker card. This is like you just take Jake Jekyll and Jack Jekyll and mash them together into one track and make them Jay and Shaggy, and that's this track more or less.
So basically, this should have been the Carnival of Carnage.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so I obviously get annoyed because it takes so long for the music to kick in, but this is a really cool opening track.
I like it.
And I could easily see this being one of the tracks that when they toured for this album, this is what they come out to.
Yep.
Like, I feel like if they had like a screen in the background that was playing anything, it might show like footage of like tornadoes or some shit like
they
that.
have a big tornado that Violent J walks out of as he's doing that intro part, and then Shaggy's on like a rotating platform that goes like down to the stage.
Like this is a cool opening track.
Yeah,
And
I like it. I love the beat too. A little piano groove is
that
fucking
piano
sick.
sounds so cool. Like it sounds kind of dark. Like it almost sounds like something you'd hear in like a probably like 80s style like I guess I want to say like a monster movie kind of is the way I'd put it. Like it's playing in the beginning, like during the opening credits. That's what I'm hearing.
It's kind of got that sound of a honestly, I would hear like a 70s prog thing, like just jamming on that. It actually kind of reminds me of good old Alan Parsons' iRobot classic. That track has a very similar kind of vibe to it, where it's just riding on that and it's layering things over it and stuff. And I hear that, like, this is like a good base for that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. But it rolls really good. I like it. It sets a cool tone.
Yep, I dig it a lot. It's a cool intro track. It's pretty strong. Pretty strong open. I got nothing else on this one.
All right, everybody put your hands up and go ride the Tempest.
Dare to go for a spin on the world's most horrifically fabulous ride. Behold the Tempest, the fastest, highest, steepest, and tallest coaster ride ever to exist on this or any other planet. Rolling with no controlling, them balls ain't holding. Take you higher, rolling on wires till time expires. Swinging corners, some kids are goners. You hanging on us, them tunnels, they shrink like funnels. Get your forehead blown, roll upside down and then round and round you. Your evil found you. Let's go faster, it's sheer disaster. We're spinning backwards, jagged edges, no kind of ledges with broken wedges. It's the largest, fastest, deepest, tallest, oldest, and more roller coaster. Something thrilling for you, so get on, come on and got that feeling in you, so jump on and roll it. Something wicked for you, so get on and got that ticket for you, so jump on.
What the fuck? I thought this was about a storm, and then they swerved us.
They did.
It's a fucking roller coaster.
And Mike,
yes,
we're back at the carnival. Did you
We
hear that?
are.
We're back at the carnival, and there's a sick roller coaster.
I love this goddamn beat. I love how like bouncy and fun this is.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
This and to piggyback off of the last song, that song is a great intro track for a show. Jump right into this.
Yeah,
Like, it's gonna get people moving. I don't give a fuck.
for sure.
The background music for this has been used in so many like promo packages and stuff. Like, it is
Can understand that.
so ICP. I love it.
Oh yeah, I mean this is like quintessential ICP sound here.
Yes. I like so much about this song.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I love they're describing the coaster.
They are.
They're describing the people on it
Mm-hmm.
as just not knowing how to fucking handle it.
They want to get off Mr. Bones' wild ride.
They What?
Are you not familiar with Mr. Bones' wild ride?
No.
We'll cover it later.
Okay.
Remind me.
Okay. And there's a pretty cool breakdown part after the second hook.
Mm-hmm.
Just yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I had like more like specific things to say, but this is a great like way to set what the premise of the album is supposed to be like.
Yeah, it's a really cool track, and like they have a lot of stuff like when they're talking about the people who are riding it and stuff, they're talking about people who are either like, you know, freaking out because it's a terrifying ride and all that stuff, people trying to jump off of it, and then also just the way that the ride is in general, in that it is not a safe ride.
I really like their delivery of the lyrics in this, because they're following a very specific cadence.
They are.
And because of what you just said, I'm reminded in the second verse, one of my favorite lines is Shaggy saying, some French guy had to look, froze up and fell out, he got so shook. And then just Jay, so fuck him. Like, just it still fits that same cadence, and it sounds so cool. Like, I love it. I love this fucking track.
Yeah, this roller coaster is actually perfectly made for people like me, because I do enjoy roller coasters here and there, but also like, so there's a ride at our local theme park, Kennywood.
Kennywood.
Classic. Shut up. it's the you know, it's one of the prides of Pittsburgh. It's okay. The oldest. No, not the oldest. The other one. The oldest is the Racers, I think, still. But the Thunderbolt is kind of one of the main one of the big attractions of it and stuff. It's an old school wooden roller coaster. Starts with a big drop and all that stuff. And there's a section of it where it runs down into like a little tunnel thing, and there's like a fucking 2x4 that's across the top of it. And as people go down there, people who haven't been on it enough times put their hands down every time because they're afraid they're gonna fucking whack the goddamn thing.
Is that the Thunderbolt?
It is the Thunderbolt, yes.
I thought you were thinking of the Jackrabbit.
No, the Jackrabbit's the one that launches you out of your seat and tries to murder you.
The double tip.
Yeah, the Thunderbolt dips down under the Phantom, and one particular spot on it, there's that fucking thing that you go into, and everybody except like that one nut dude in the back who's like is keeping his hands up through the whole thing because he knows that he's not gonna fucking whack it. But you, in the back of your mind, you see it, and you're like, I'm gonna lose a fucking hand if I keep my hand up here. And I'm that guy. I am very cautious about things like that. So you know what? I will duck for every fucking tunnel that it goes through. I ain't losing my goddamn head.
I'm gonna go as an aside here. I'm not a roller coaster person. Okay. I never went on a roller coaster until I was in 10th grade. And that's because whenever I was in band in high school, we went to Kennywood every year because there's like a parade that they do through the park.
Yep.
And they typically have, the other local schools in the area. So the first time I went, I didn't go on a single ride. I just hung out with a friend. We did the games and stuff, and it's fine. Well, then the following year, I was talking to this girl, and she was like, "So who are you hanging out with at Kennywood?" I was like, "Oh, nobody." She was like, "Well, you can hang out with us, but you have to ride rides." And then there's me, who's like, "Well, I don't want to be a bitch in front of this girl, so I'll go ahead and I'll go on some rides." So the first thing they dragged me on is the Thunderbolt. And my one friend,
not the best first roller coaster.
No. I called my friend. Mind you, I was in a group of it was myself and 3 girls. I called my one friend every bad word I knew, and that's because I did not know the C word at the time. Probably for the best.
Yeah.
I've still never gone on the Thunderbolt ever since because fuck that thing.
For reference for everybody, it starts with a drop. It runs right over a hill right at the beginning of it. It kicks off nice. I love that ride.
It sucked. I fucking hated it. I'll go on the Racers. I'll go on the Jackrabbit.
The Jackrabbit's so much worse.
Yeah, I don't know. I was fine with it. It wasn't as bad. Give me rock. Give me Music Express. Is that what it is?
Music Express. Yeah,
I love the Music Express. That's fun.
I mean, that's fun. Yeah.
But then again, the best experience I have is you and I on the Exterminator.
Good times, hell yeah.
Because this fine gentleman can produce the best movie quality screams.
I can't do it anymore
Ever. Well, you could back then.
Yeah, I used to actually have like a whistle register so I could do that, but I don't got that anymore.
There's one time I'll say this one quick story and then we'll move on. We were on the Exterminator. It was you, me, and the person who I cussed the fuck out the prior year, because this was the year after that.
Mm-hmm.
We're on the Exterminator, which is a indoor coaster, and at one point it goes into this large, kind of open area, but the cart spins.
Love that ride.
And you start screaming like crazy, but it's for embellishment, right?
I'm having fun. I love that ride.
He screams for 10 seconds and then mid-scream stops and yells, "I found a nickel!" The cart that was behind us, we hear them burst out laughing. Made the rest of my fucking day.
Oh, God.
I think that might have been the second time we rode it that day. Because surprisingly, there wasn't a big line for that one. Normally there was.
That one's... line outside, get inside the thing, another line.
Yeah.
Just as long.
Yeah.
God.
We got to ride that one twice because somehow there was not a line for the second
Good
time.
shit.
And yeah, great fucking times. But yeah, that's my experience with roller coasters. I don't fucking care for them.
I enjoy some of them. I do have a fear of heights and stuff, so it's like,
exactly.
And depending on the ride restraints and stuff, because like if I'm like strapped in with like a shoulder strap and it's got like the overhead thing and it buckles in, I'm like, you know what, I feel pretty comfortable here.
Right.
There's another ride that has like the over the shoulder things, but they don't like buckle into anything. Mm-hmm. They just like lock down with whatever mechanism is in them, but it's like, I can't see it locked in. So every second of this ride, I feel like this thing's just going to pop up and throw me the fuck out. And I'm not comfortable with that.
When we went, did you go on the trip to Busch Gardens?
Yes.
You were on that one? Did you ride stuff there?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't. And I just remember the newest ride back then was the Griffin. And I remember seeing people ride that, and I was like, fuck no. I am sitting at the end. I will wait for my group.
I hit Alpengeist. That thing fucking rules.
Yeah, I didn't fuck with any of the rides at Busch Gardens.
But yeah, ride the Tempest, though.
Yeah, ride the Tempest. It's apparently a fucking wicked-ass ride.
It's cool.
But
and
it's also a fucking great song on this album.
Yeah, and it's just got like... As I was listening to it and kind of reading through with it and stuff, it kind of seemed like it was like a metaphor for your life spiraling out of control. You're just kind of trying to hang on and dodge the things that are coming at you. And then some people just jump off.
Yeah.
Before they hit something and die anyway.
Right. Oh, and before we move on, I should mention that the CD comes with a fold-out, like, basically poster. And I didn't notice this until last night, but the poster shows roller coaster and a bunch of clouds and lightning and shit. But in the clouds, there are faint pictures that are referencing stuff that's mentioned in a lot of the songs, which I thought was really cool. Oh, nice. I never noticed that until last night. But the opposite side of the poster has all the fucking lyrics for this album. It's amazing. It's an amazing fucking concept. If you're going to release a fucking album on physical media, give us goddamn lyrics.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Give us lyrics so people can still put them up wrong on Genius.
Fucking goddamn. We're going to, okay, Mushy Mustard, because I know you listen to us now. You gotta get on that. You are the go-to Juggalo music editor on Genius, so you gotta make this happen. We need this cleaned up. Chop chop. Post haste. Let's go to track 3, shall we?
Yeah, it's Alley Rat. Shaggy is out here living the scrub life, and he's loving it. It's a fun rockin' tune here.
Shaggy getting his solo song out of the way early. Just track 3. You're like, okay, Shags, you're good now.
I mean, he sort of got more than that.
Well, I mean, he gets some more stuff, but this is the only solo track.
Sorta. I mean, like, yeah, well, the other one isn't technically a solo track, but he is the only ICP one on it.
Yeah. This is a track that I honestly just, most of the time I just kind of skip it. But it's not bad.
It's very weird.
The thing is, this song, like thinking about it now, it kind of reminds me of that song that was on Psychopathics from Outer Space 2, Do It.
Oh, yeah.
Except that one had a little bit more cohesion to it.
A little more edge to it.
A lot of this is, I'm going to just say very short phrases.
Yeah.
They're going to rhyme. Doesn't really mean they're going to make sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it all comes together. Like, you get the picture of what he's saying.
I get it, but I don't know.
It's an impressionistic thing. Shaggy's an artist, okay?
Okay.
Whenever, it's like he's almost pioneering like the Young Money style, where they just kind of like they say something and then they just kind of do like free association from then on. Nicki Minaj says "hang it up" as in your career, and then she says "flat screen" because that literally gonna it's TV that goes up on the wall. And then she says "plasma" because that's a kind of flat screen. She's no longer with what she was talking about. But, she was having fun getting there.
Yeah. It's I always thought that was like kind of lazy writing with rap. It's kind of cool when used correctly.
Yeah.
But if you use it so much that is like a discernible trait that you possess with rap, I can't. I'm sorry. But literally, I was gonna mention like a Nicki verse or something, and you picked literally like the best one.
I know where
Roman's Revenge is a really good fucking song.
So yeah, I didn't have much for Alley Rat. I literally just 2 lines.
No, it's got a fun beat though.
Yeah,
like I'll say this: this album has a lot of fun instrumentals.
Mm-hmm.
And I think one of the things that one of the reasons that people don't really care for this one as much is it sounds far more different than any of the other stuff that ICP has done. With the exception of like maybe 2 or 3 tracks, a lot of this stuff has more of a mainstream music sound.
This has the sound of the future of ICP.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Once we get back to Joker cards, I feel like this is what it's gonna sound like.
It sounds like this, but bigger.
Yeah,
and I think it's just because of how Mike Clark was like in studio.
Yeah.
But yeah, this sound is not like what we heard on The Wraith or Jekyll Brothers or any of that. This stuff sounds like it has if the right person took one of these instrumentals, it'd be on the radio.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. And I think it's why a lot of people don't care for this.
I'll talk more about that at the end of it.
That's fair.
I'll do it in the wrap up.
All right. Let's just move on then. For
track 4.
Haunted Bumps.
Just never heard nothing like that. Yeah. Shit sounded like, my head felt like I had 6 ninjas kicking me in the head at once. Like a garbage truck was parked on my forehead or something. Shit felt like my head was gonna cave in. Damn. Straight bass.
I come beating down the block and I crack the bedrock. Dishes drop and shit comes to a head stop. Motherfuckers think Godzilla's coming. The lights go dark. The whole house humming. My amps draw energy and wipe out the power. My beat transmits over radio towers. The woofers might suck all the air out your lungs if you stand too close. When the monster hums, people think a nuclear war is at their front door. When I got my volume only on 4. Gas pipes explode and the storefront shatter. Killing these kilowatts is all that matter. Fuck the police, the citizens, and fuck the judge. I blow the whole house down with some old clown love. Those that have heard can't describe my bump. They know there's something from the beyond in my trunk. Na 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 na. Oh, man. Na 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 na. Oh, man. Na 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 na. Oh, man. There's something from the beyond in my trunk.
So we get a very toned down, kind of reserved track. The first few songs were pretty high energy, and we're taking the energy levels down a bit.
Yeah.
With the exception of the yelling spots in the background.
Yeah, but
Jay's
they're still not
just
like
kinda-
they're not like, it's not like a Shaggy like.
No.
It's just the punctual.
Jay's just taking it easy. He's letting the bumps do the talking for him.
The haunted bumps.
The haunted bumps, which apparently it is just music that makes the spookiness happen.
Yeah, and he's
That's
bumping
really what
magic
it is.
out his trunk. It's a cool concept, and it kind of reminds me of the movie Trick or Treat.
I have never seen it.
So this
don't
is
like
Trick
cookies.
or Treat, not to be confused with
Not
Trick
Trick or Treat.
or Treat, which is a anthology about Halloween, like a series of stories happening in like the same town on Halloween. That's a really cool one. Trick or Treat was like a movie in like the 80s or so, featuring Ozzy Osbourne and Gene Simmons as side characters. Ozzy Osbourne plays a televangelist, and Gene Simmons is like a radio DJ in like a small town or whatever. A kid really likes this hair metal dude who dies, and he gets like the last recording that he ever did from his radio DJ buddy, and whenever he plays it backwards or something, like the dude's ghost shows up, and he's trying to basically like murder the entire town with his magic music stuff. He has somebody listen to like a tape recording of it or whatever, and like their brain like melts out.
Well, shit.
It's quite a movie.
Sounds like it. I mean, it sounds interesting. Will I watch it? Probably not, because it's the kind of person I am. Don't like the spookums.
It's not really like a horror movie. It's one of those. It's too goofy for that.
Campy. Okay.
Yeah.
I really like this song. I love the instrumental. Like, I would love to hear this song on a car that has a really good system.
Yeah.
Spoilers. My car doesn't have that.
No.
Because I could tell the bass on this would be fucking wicked. But I love this song. I love that this track does not feel overproduced. It's very, very subdued, and then they add a little bit more in the hook.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Like, I guess the best thing would be is kind of like the violin sound. It sounds really cool. And again, Jay just kind of taking his time, not straining anything to just be like low and everything. Adds a lot to this song.
Just using his voice in the way that his voice wants to be used.
Yes. Don't fucking strain your voice.
Using it
Jay.
where it sits.
There's times where straining your voice works for the song. It's not every song.
You can push for stuff, but you gotta take care of that shit.
Yep.
And we know you didn't.
It's gonna harm you in the long run, man. I'm telling you this, 14 years after the fact.
Yeah, Jay.
Holy fuck.
Of the
this
past.
sounds so-
Listen, past Jay. I know a thing or two.
So when time machines are a thing, we go back. The first three things that we do. One, we stop Hitler.
Yeah.
2, we
Stop Reagan.
stop Reagan.
Uh-huh.
And 3, stop Violent J from fucking yelling all the goddamn time and straining his fucking voice.
The problem is if we use time travel correctly, I don't think ICP happens. I don't think the economic conditions exist to make them need to create their music.
Oh, shit.
That's the never-ending question, isn't it? Would you give up the music that exists due to atrocities in society if to make those atrocities never have happened?
Huh. So if you went back in time
Sure.
and you had recordings of that music from present time.
Yeah, that's the question, isn't it? And that's you know,
or is this just multiverse theory?
Is it Back to the Future where like, you know, the changes immediately happen and like they fade away from the photo that you're carrying or something? But well, that's the weird thing because, you know, in Back to the Future, yeah, you know, like he stops existing or something, doesn't he? But then like he's still there. Like I think somebody fades out of a photo, and I think it's him, but he's still there, you know, in that time because he still has the time to change it back. Who knows?
Interesting.
Does it create a new timeline? Does he continue to exist? We don't know. I don't give a fuck. I can't time travel. I don't have to think about this.
No. This is a weird topic for a song about spooky music, which is essentially what this all is.
You just gotta, you know, whenever you start talking about time travel, you gotta think of the ripple effects that you're gonna cause. Maybe
true.
ICP doesn't happen. Maybe your time machine doesn't happen because the problems are fixed. You don't have a reason to build a time machine to go back and fix everything.
That was a thing that Stephen Hawking had said.
Yeah.
If time travel ever existed, then we would know.
Yeah.
Because of
time travel exists, then like all the stuff already happened. Yeah. That's the problem.
He sent invitations to people for a party that happened the day before it was supposed to happen.
Yep.
And because nobody showed up, he was like, well, time travel just doesn't exist then.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. I guess that's a way to figure it out.
I think actually if somebody does something like that, I think as a time traveler, you intentionally avoid that because fuck that arrogant motherfucker. You think I'm going to listen to you? You think I want to show up to your party? I don't.
It's probably bumping.
Yeah.
But fuck it. Haunted Bumps, I think is a dope song.
Yeah.
I'm 4 tracks in. I'm enjoying this album a lot.
Yeah.
Does this continue? Let's find out. Moving on to track 5, Growing Again.
When I grow up, I want to be a giant. The biggest motherfucker alive. That would be the shit. I want to be tall. I want to be big. Hell yeah. Biggest motherfucker alive. That would be the shit.
The jump off one summer night, I noticed my shoes was fitting wrong. My feet was all of a sudden a half an inch too long. I jumped in my car and thought, now who the fuck was in my seat? Fucking with my levers and readjusting my mirrors. I stopped to get a Slurpee and I noticed I was flooding in my jeans. Getting back in my car, I split my ass. See, my shit ain't hardly fitting anymore. Fucked up detergent, or I'm growing bigger than a motherfucking dinosaur. Got out the car and had to duck to get in Shaggy's place. You should have seen the fucking look up on his painted face. He said, holy fucking shit, I don't know if you're knowing, but you're growing and it's obviously showing, homie. Watch when you fall down, watch when you fall down, watch when you fall down, watch when you fall down. Now I'm growing again, now I'm growing again, now I'm growing again, now I'm growing again. Watch when you fall down, watch when you fall down, watch when you fall down, watch when you fall down. Now I'm growing again, now I'm growing again, now I'm growing again, now I'm growing again.
Mike.
Yeah.
This song fucking rules.
This song fucking rules.
This song is so good. This is a really cool song and a really cool story. And whenever I was listening to this, on my first listen, whenever I got to it, I was like, this song is really cool. And I was getting stuff. And then the second time, as I was playing it, I started thinking about some stuff, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's an aspect to this song where I think about it, and like Jay has made no like it's not like a secret or anything that Jay is a big dude, and he's been a big dude for a while. That's the life that he's lived, and he's perfectly open about that. And this song, in a lot of ways, feels kind of like he's kind of like exploring different feelings from that, like maybe that he had as a kid and stuff, where he's like, because he mentions a couple like experiences that like he probably had, like splitting the seam of his pants, which sucks, and that's a shitty thing to have happen to you in the middle of the day, and all of these other things, and but he's kind of exploring them in this story where he's ascribing power to it instead of like the kind of negative feelings that people tend to have around that, and that's fucking cool. I like, because he's like, he grows fucking huge, and all of a sudden, like, he's talking about like the news and all these other people like offering him jobs and stuff because he's super big and stuff, and he could be like a news chopper but just a tall guy, or any kind of stuff like that. But he's just like, nah, fuck all y'all, and then he just takes off running with Shaggy, who's still just normal size, and he makes a custom basket for his homie, and then he runs into space. It's awesome.
I was looking, and on Wikipedia, it says that the inspiration for this song was because of Jay's recent weight gain.
Oh.
Like, in 2007, 2008 time frame, Jay was easily the biggest he'd ever been. If you look at pictures of him from that era, like, dude is a big boy.
Yeah, well, this was like post him going through a like concerning weight loss time, wasn't it?
He was big during Bizarre Bazaar era, and then lost quite a bit of weight right before the race Shangri-La.
Yeah.
Which is why there's some people that think that Violent J from Ray Shangri-La is not the same person. They're like, oh, and his voice sounds different too. It's not. Shut the fuck up. But seriously, if you look at pictures of Jay in 2007, he is almost unrecognizable from 5 years prior. Because he's a big dude, big dude. Like saw him recently on the Gathering like lineup, and he's managed it again, which is cool. But he fluctuates like fucking crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing of it is that there really isn't a way to lose weight and keep it off without continuing to do that thing forever. And usually that thing forever is way too grueling of a task because your body just has it has an area that it wants to be at. That's it. You can only do so much.
Yeah.
I'm just this thin all the time, no matter what I do. There's not much that I can do to change that.
I'm kind of jealous.
You're not a big dude.
I wear big shirts. Anyways, this song has always been one of the ones that I really enjoy. Schmeev, I'm going to say a phrase.
Go ahead.
And it's a phrase that we hear quite a bit from me.
Juggalo love song.
Close. That's the next song. This, Jay showing off his fucking storytelling abilities.
We talk about it all the time. Jay's storytelling abilities.
It's good.
Yeah.
This track is just fun. There's nothing negative about it. So when do we cover the song Quirk? Can we do this? It would be so fun. I love the fact that Mike Clark has decided that his signature sound is going to be a combination of carnival sound and southern guitar.
Southern rock, yeah.
Southern rock everywhere.
I also
and there's
love...
quite a bit. There's a bit of it on this album.
I also love that Shaggy in his daily life is just always painted up.
Yeah.
He just says that like he's just seen a look on his painted face because it's that's just Shaggy's face. That's it.
I wonder how much they spend on face paint.
I don't know.
Because like they are legitimately in face paint a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm sure like almost every day they have something going on to where they need to be painted up, and so they're probably spending quite a pretty penny.
I could imagine
on that Cryolan. I think is the brand they use. This song is fucking great though. I love it. It's just a fun song. I jam out to it all the time. I'm pretty sure that the voice in the beginning is Jay's son. I think that's JJ. Violent JJ. And yeah, the song is just great. This album is so good so far. What is wrong with you old schoolers? Why don't you recognize this album is great?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Let's
Well,
go
let's
on
move
to
on.
track number 6, Humdrum Boogie.
Oh, goody. Oh, she surprises me. Sometimes she hums on my balls, and I can see the world right through her bedroom walls. She has a jaw like a pelican, speakers deep, humming me right to sleep. My favorite freak, I can rearrange the patterns of the stars in the sky. I can fly with the seagulls on the beach with the tide, 'cause she can blow me there. I swear, right through the air. And if I ain't really there, my balls do not care. My balls. Come on and put it on me, bitch. Hit me with the drum boogie. That thing, oh goody. Come on and put it on me, bitch. Right now. Boogie. That thing, my balls. Come on and put it on me, bitch. Hit me with the drum boogie. That thing, oh goody. Come on and put it on me, bitch. I see my life flash.
So this is the second song dedicated to blowjobs that ICP has done.
Yeah?
It's not as good as the first one,
What was the
but
first
it's
one?
still fun.
What was the first one?
Swallow This Nut on Forgotten Freshness Volume.
Okay, I
4.
thought you were going to say that, but it's a Breed song, so...
It's got Breed, that's why.
It just is a Breed's. It's MC Breed's song. That's all. That's why I didn't count it, so...
What do you mean?
It's his song.
It's just as much his song as it is Vanilla Ice's song.
It is 10 times more MC Breed's song than it is anybody else's. He owns that track.
Anything Breed is on, it's his song.
No,
Sorry, too many bitches? No, this is not a Blaze song. It's a Breed song.
That is a Blaze song. But Swallow This Nut is very specifically, in my mind, it's MC Breed. It does not sound like an ICP song. It doesn't have that sound. It's a Breed song. It's his track. The only reason that ICP has it is because he left it to them in his will. That's all.
Alive.
Well, that's why they have it now. It's the only reason it could be their song, and that's the only reason they could possibly take ownership of it now.
Okay.
That's all. The first time that I, whenever I was taking notes for this and I heard the "oh goody" in the background, it sounded so fucking sarcastic, and I'm just like, weird.
There's one line that we almost heard it. It was literally right at the beginning of Shaggy's verse.
Uh-huh.
He sees his life flash before him, and he hears all his favorite songs at one time.
That's a lot.
Okay. I don't know who can do that, but I need to find you. I got a lot of favorite songs. So if I can experience all those at one time, hit me up.
What if you
can hit up, our socials.
What if you hear it and you hear a whole bunch of songs that you didn't expect to hear, and none of the ones that you thought would actually be your favorite?
And you were like, and then I'm like, wait, I didn't know that I felt this way about Holla Back Girl. Like, okay, all right, this is bananas.
Anyway, yeah. Apparently, the subject of this song just gives really good head.
Yeah, go you.
Yeah, the hook is pretty good, but also very weird in a way because of how much is going on and also how much isn't going on. I listen to it and I'm like, at a live show, what is the crowd doing? You know what I mean? I'm like, what are you following as an audience while this is going on? Because I have a feeling that there would be some interplay between ICP and the crowd during it if they were to do this live. Did they ever do this live?
There's no fucking way.
Okay.
There's no way. I could think of maybe at most I
guess the interplay between the crowd is them doing this track and everyone walking out. So I don't hate this song.
Yeah,
it's actually really good.
This is not a song that I expect that I expect anybody or expect them to perform live, like, ever. So that would really surprise me if I ever did hear it live. So next year, when it's the 15th anniversary of the Tempest, and they perform it live, y'all let me know how that is.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll do that at the Gathering next year.
I
That's
feel
the one
like
we gotta see.
I feel like if on that 15th anniversary they're doing a Tempest tour, I feel like you wouldn't miss it. I don't think you have a choice.
No, you gotta hear it.
So you don't need someone else to tell you.
I mean,
You'll be there.
if it comes to my area, yes.
I feel like you'll make the effort, no matter where it goes.
I don't go to shows outside of
It's
Pittsburgh.
the
You know
Tempest.
this.
It's the Tempest.
It's the Tempest, though. It's a fucking great album.
It would come to like at least Ohio, somewhere where you could get to.
It's still rough. Ugh. There is a skit at the end of this song. And then we can go into the next track. So if you want to scoot on ahead up to 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
Feeling worn out, weak, and worthless? Perhaps you should crack open a crispy can of
Yo, I knocked over 3 liquor stores, a Subway, and a 7-Eleven, all off one can of
Get up, get one, and get lit. ICP's Spasmatic Energy Sauce comes in 5 fruity, fucking frothy flavors.
Yo, I fucked 4 hookers, got 2 Asian tans, went home, and still fucked my wife. All on one can of
Available now.
Track 7, I do this.
Yeah, I do this.
Not this time. I do
What you need, something stole for you, something to hold for you. Need someone that you can blame shit on, someone to quit on. Need a job done or something, trying to find some yo. You looking for some dirty work, and I'm your way to go. You need a gun or something, oh, you looking for a titty bar. You just trying to hang with someone who's uglier than you are. Well, I'm your motherfucker, I'm that motherfucking motherfucker. Scrubby times, let me be your scrubby brother, cause I do this all the time. I do this all the time. I do this all the time. I do this all the time.
So real quick, let's go over that skit.
Yeah,
Spasmatic was a real energy drink that ICP created.
I see.
You could get it at, I believe, Hot Topic, for sure at Spencer's. And I know because I
The
bought
expected
a can before.
places, yeah.
Yeah. I did buy one of those before. I like how they say 5 flavors. No, it's a fucking lie. There was only one. And it was like generic ass grape. It wasn't amazing. It was okay. I wish they still made it because I would have grabbed some and that's what I would have cracked open for this episode. But no, there was not, there were not 5 flavors. It was literally the most literally if you look at Spencer's and they have like all those like random ass energy drinks, like they have like a Sonic one and fucking Dragon Ball Z one and shit.
G Fuels.
It's literally just like all of those. There's nothing special about it. Probably doesn't even fucking do shit for you. It's just a fucking $4 can of whatever.
Those are all the same flavor, actually, with different characters on them. Fun fact.
Yeah, really?
I think so, yeah.
I would not be surprised. I've never bought any of them, but I ain't gonna fucking waste the money on them.
I know someone who did.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they're good or not.
So I do this.
Yeah?
Hey, Schmeev.
Yeah, Mike.
Do you remember Homies?
I do.
Do you remember that Mike Clark tried to remix Homies?
I recall.
What was your original thoughts of that?
Sucked shit.
Would you have given him another chance to just make Homies?
No, honestly, he's like, it's already done, is the thing.
Well-
I don't need another one. Like, I do this, he do this, and he could have do this instead of what he doed before. Because what he doed before was just doo-doo.
Well, he knew that you really wanted him to redeem himself after the remix of Homies. And so he do this.
I'm proud of him for doing this. I'm glad he doed it, and it turned out significantly better.
Yeah. This is basically Homies Part 2.
Yeah.
Mike Clark edition.
Yeah, I mean it's more laid back and stuff. It doesn't have quite the same party feeling.
No.
This is like the Homies is like the one that everybody gets up for. This is the one that you kind of just chilling with your homies for.
Yeah,
everybody's in lawn chairs. Everyone's got like a beverage in their hand of some sort.
Yeah, this is playing at the cookout.
Yeah,
That's what's happening.
I did note something in this. And I'm gonna skip forward to it real quick.
Okay.
At 2:05, there's a little guitar lead in here, and I just want to talk about it a little bit. So I listened to that, and every time I heard it, it's kind of, there's a little synapse somewhere in my brain that was like, hey. And I was like, what? What do you want, man? And it's like, hey, man, you know the song by Eddie Money, 2 Tickets to Paradise? I'm like, I do know that song. That's the beginning of the 2 Tickets to Paradise. Just those first lines.
It's really?
Like, it's not like they didn't like pull the solo from it literally. Like that is like just a thing that Mikey Clark probably busted out a guitar for. But those first notes and stuff, it's like it's almost like it's leading into that.
Yeah, okay, I could hear that.
And I was like, that's ripe for like a mashup, I think. I think we have something here. They're different vibes and stuff, but I feel like you could take some elements from each to put them together. I don't know why I keep just ending up while I'm listening to these things, coming up with stupid mashup things, but it's just what my brain's doing right now.
Well, you should know this song actually does get used in a mashup further on down the line.
Oh.
I can't remember what it is offhand, but we will cover it on, I believe, one of the Mike Clark.
An official mashup?
Yes, it is.
Is it with another ICP song, or?
I believe it is.
Okay.
Let's see. Do I even have it on here? Maybe I don't. Sorry.
Oh no.
Sometimes I don't know how to fucking search on my phone. So. Oh, God damn it. Ah, yes. Ah, it is. And you like the other song that it's mashed up with, so that's cool. It's going to be interesting. Nobody spoil it for him. But no, this song has a very chill vibe. And while I could probably hear some people say that maybe like their delivery is kind of just like paint by numbers, like almost lazy.
Yeah.
This song doesn't really need anything with more effort.
No,
Like,
it's exactly
the
what
instrumental
it
is calling for just a chill vibe, and it works.
They got you for all your scrub needs, and that's it.
Yeah. They're that motherfucker.
They are that.
They're that motherfucker. And in scrubby times, they will be your scrubby brother.
Well, okay, in scrubby times, Mike, what about now?
Remember beating down a block was a thing to do. In my fisherman hat with the kangaroo. Everybody rap thought they hood was Compton and the wolf yelled with 6x9s rocking.
I remember the Doors, I remember Live Aid, and I remember every year Jerry Lewis got paid. I remember shit live back when nobody missed it, like Mike first doing the moonwalk.
I remember the hippies, smoking grass and fucking disco dancing, floor lights I'm cutting. I remember Beatlemania, sweeping the planet. All that screaming from hoes I couldn't stand
I
it.
remember Bruce Lee, PS3 the palms, spandex, hair metal, rock love songs, but everything's came and gone somehow. I only ask you, what the fuck is happening now?
happening now? Let me know.
Sure feels like nothing.
Let me know what.
Be something that's good. Ain't nothing.
Let me know what's good.
Nothing.
Let me know.
Sure feels like nothing.
Let me know what.
Be something that's good. Ain't nothing.
Let me know what's good.
I remember when it
You know what's happening now, Mike? The passage of time is happening. It will happen to us. And it will happen to all of you listening too. One day, all of the things that, that you use to mark the important times in your life, the important things that you were there for, all of a sudden they're going to be replaced with something else that you don't know shit about. And you're going to be like, nothing new is happening now. But let me tell you, all the kids around you, they're with what the new stuff that's happening. And you just don't give a shit about it. Because guess what? You're old now. That's life, dog. That's what it is. You don't think anything's happening. So much shit is happening. All over the place. If you take the time to look for it, you'll fucking find it. But you might not give a fuck about it because it's not like the shit that you had. And you don't want that anymore. That's it, man. And also, there's just too much stuff happening for everybody to possibly be on the same page with all that stuff. We have access to all of the stuff from nearly fucking anywhere right now. It's all happening. All the time. There's nothing you can do about it. That's it. That's what about now.
Shit's deep, yo. So earlier, you'll remember that I mentioned in the booklet I mentioned that there was stuff on the poster side that is referenced on this album, and that's how I concluded that it was as such, because there is a faint picture of Bruce Lee in the background. There's a faint picture of Jim Morrison. There is a faint picture of Beethoven. Now, there's other stuff from this album that is also on there, but those are the three distinct people who are on this song mentioned that I was like, oh, holy shit. It's all stuff from What About Now? I basically had something similar to you. Basically, a lot of things change over the years. The one line that I thought was really cool, because a lot of the stuff obviously doesn't take place like during their time frame.
Yeah.
But one of the lines I really liked was from PS3 to Pong.
Yeah.
Which is something that they distinctly were around for.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think that there's people who really understand how fucking far technological advances have been made in a very short time frame.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, our technological boom that started basically in the, early 1900s, I could say?
Yes, sir.
That exponentially blew the fuck up starting in the 80s?
Yeah.
Is crazy.
The fact that the two of us, literally grew up through the advent of the commercial internet as it was available to the average person.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah.
We literally do not have, an adequate connection to certain people of other generations because it's so different.
Our generation is we're in the middle, okay? I fucking hate the concept of Gen X and Gen Z and millennial and stuff.
It doesn't mean
millennials,
much.
But the quote unquote millennial generation is in such a weird position because when we were kids, okay, we had television. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My family had basic cable. Okay, fine.
Had video games. The NES was out.
I had my Sega Genesis,
Mm-hmm.
And then in the next 10 years, the internet is far more widely accessible for people.
Yep.
nowadays, the internet is not a luxury anymore.
I mean, it's still treated like one, but
it is. But nowadays, it is basically a necessity.
It's a utility. It has become a utility alongside alongside your fucking phone. Like
Exactly.
It's built into it now.
Exactly. Like, it's so funny when we think about like people buying phones, and you're thinking about all the fucking features, aside from the fact that it's just a fucking phone.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people, I think, take that for granted, and we're that weird generation. Like, I'm at a point now where I use technology on such a normal basis that it would be so difficult for me to revert back.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I remember what it was like, but trying to do that shift would be a bitch. I'm thinking there's people who are older than us who wouldn't have a fucking problem with it because more of their life was experienced that way.
Yeah.
But people younger than us, fucking clueless. And this isn't like saying absolutely everybody. This is a generalized sense.
Right.
Okay.
Like
more than likely, if you're listening to our podcast, you're included in this.
Yeah, you probably you understand what we mean. You've probably grown up at a time where if you were going to talk, like the next time that you were going to talk to your friend may have been like when you finally got home because you had to call him from there. You could not. We didn't have our cell phones at the time.
Okay. I remember having dial-up internet.
Yeah.
And you can't get phone calls when you're on the internet.
Yep. You had to remember a person's phone number or have it written down.
You have a phone book.
Yeah.
You know, an actual fucking phone book with numbers and shit. You have written down because there's no such thing as a fucking cloud. There is, but you just look up outside and hey, look, there's a cloud. Not something that stores your goddamn
Caller
information.
ID became a thing while we were kids. You didn't know who was calling.
That was game changing.
Phones didn't have screens on them to even give you the number. Sometimes.
And it's why it's so crazy that, you know, technology has moved at such a rapid pace. Mm-hmm. I've been so confused by a lot of it. I freely admit this. I'm 31 years old. There's a lot of shit that I do not understand within the realms of what technology is. I get confused by fucking Discord, okay? Like, I get make fun of that, but I can't help it. But hearing that line of PS3 to Pong, okay? Because you figure PS3 was the console, well, the most recent console at the time.
It was.
And Pong came out in, what was the late 70s or the early 80s?
Would have been the 70s, I think.
So a 40-year time frame.
Yep.
Between, at that point, the first quote-unquote video game, widely known.
Yeah.
And at the time, the cutting-edge game system.
Squares.
And now we're
squares and rectangles on a screen.
And 15 years later, we're 2 generations past that to where shit looks almost lifelike. How fucking terrifying is that to think of? It's fucking scary.
Yeah.
Like, it's really fucking weird. That's why fucking cyber terrorism is such a big concern these days.
Oh, God.
You know? It's insane to think about all the shit that's happened in such a short time. And they're mentioning people who were like musicians from like way back in the past, and some of them were from before their time, like the Beatles were, I believe, before their time. They mentioned Elvis and things like that. But again, that line of the technology thing just fucks with me so fucking much. Like, it's crazy to me. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But to be on topic with the song, it is them mentioning a lot of stuff of what's changed through their time. Mm-hmm. But what is significant right now that we need to focus on? What is the thing that's going on at this moment that we'll be talking about 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, from 2007?
I find it odd to think that, like, I mean, I guess they didn't want to be all, arrogant about it. But I mean, ICP was a notable thing that was going on at the time that they released this song, sort of.
It was in 2007. This was after the heyday, before the second rise.
Yeah. Still.
But people were still listening.
They just came off of, like, their big time in there, you know? Yeah. And there's all kinds of shit going on. Like,
right. To point out something in the song, I want to ask you a question.
Go on.
What are your thoughts on the instrumental?
It's interesting. It's okay. It's one of those it's one of those kinds of tracks that I'm very interested by because it has that kind of deceptive opening to it where I'm like, my brain doesn't know where the fuck 1 is until the drums kick in properly, which is fun. I don't know, I like it.
Okay. I was fully convinced that you were going to fucking hate the instrumental.
Really? No.
Yes. Because I thought you were going to just find it repetitive.
I mean, the song, overall, the song I was just kind of ambivalent about, so I mean, I didn't really make that much to me. Well, because, you know, like I said, I like this song for at least, like, having a lot of conversation to spark about it, but, like, the general thesis of it is just kind of, like, lacking, and it's you know, it's that thing where it's like, I'm being left behind by time, oh, and, you know, you'll feel that, and it sucks, but it feels like they're kind of just saying, like, that they're doing that thing that people do where they're just like, there's no cool shit anymore, everything sucks in the modern day, and it's like, man, I'm bored by this every time it happens. Every time people go into that, I'm like, you're a boring person to me.
I don't know. I personally love this fucking song.
It's okay.
So I was just.
I think it's cool, like going back through all the stuff that they, you know, well, some of the stuff that they remember in their life, and then some of the stuff that they're just kind of like pulling from before their time.
Oh, the good line another good line was the 8-track line.
Yeah.
I remember when you handed in a newer 8-track, you got 3 old ones back.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. Now, we have not been 8-track people.
No, I used to have a thing that had an 8-track player in it, and I never got an 8-track to play in the fucking thing.
Yeah.
I also don't know if it ever worked. The turntable was fucked up because it needed a new needle.
Oh, okay.
Bad times.
But that wasn't that's not okay. For one thing, for an 8-track and then getting 3 older ones as a trade or whatever. Unfortunately, that didn't really correlate with CDs.
No.
Go to FYE, buy a CD for $15. Go ahead and trade it in, and you're going to get maybe $2.
Yeah.
Depending on who it is, to be fair. But maybe $2. And as somebody who has spent a lot of fucking money at FYE, it still hurts me.
Yeah.
You know what? To make it even better, GameStop. There you go. I just made it way more relevant for people.
Maybe what was happening, maybe Jay wasn't actually going into like a music store and doing this. Maybe he was just like returning an 8-track that he borrowed from the library, and then he was borrowing 3 other ones, and he just didn't quite get the fact that it wasn't like a trade thing. It's that he was literally just signing them out.
That reminds me, I gotta get a new library card.
Yeah.
Apparently you can use your library card to like listen to audiobooks for free online. You can,
yeah.
And I did not know that was a thing.
There is a service that runs through like libraries and stuff. It's pretty cool. You do have to. It does have to be available. They almost treat it like it's an actual book in some ways. So they have like a stock of them, and whoever has it checked out is able to hold on to it. But also, if you just disconnect your device from the internet whenever it's time for it to go back, you just kind of keep it for as long as you need to.
It's horrible. It's horrible. I wonder if Behind the Paint's on there. Anyways, that was a long discussion on What About Now. Part of it was just was not about the song, but it was still kind of relevant for the song.
It was. There's a lot to talk about with this one.
So,
well, let's move on.
I have to point something out. When I got home last night, somebody's parked my fucking spot.
Oh shit!
And I'm really salty. So I hope that, because I had to park it by the corner.
Yeah.
So I really hope that the people who work there, or not work there, but live there, watch my ride.
So there I am, right? Standing in front of the store. And this motherfucker wants to pull up and has the gall to say to me,
watch my ride while I'm inside. This bitch is new, worth more than you. Don't stand too close, just stand on post and watch my ride while I'm inside.
Fuck you.
Watch my whip, don't even trip. It's cherry dipped, so say that lip. Eyes on them spokes, I'm grabbing smokes.
beat's sick as fuck.
It's pretty good.
I love it.
This track is very quick, very to the point. It is just shy of 3 minutes. It is under that. And like, we all hate that guy. Even that guy hates that guy. He just loves being that guy. Like, this is a good song. That's it. Like, it's very straightforward. It does not overstay its welcome, and it is very relatable. Even if it's like never personally happened to you, you know exactly who they're talking about, and you want to kill that guy, and you should. It's morally correct.
I don't know if that's accurate, but
I mean, the person values a car over the life of another human being, so yeah, they should just be taken out.
This is a song that I would love to see performed live.
This would be rad.
I feel like they could do so much fun shit with it, like just have like a fake car on the stage.
Yeah.
Like Jay like pointing out all the shit on it or whatever.
Yep.
And then just like go nuts.
Fuck it up. Yeah.
Interesting thing about this song. It is the only song on here. I don't think that the final track does, but it's the only song on here that mentions anything of Dark Carnival lore.
Really?
Huh. Right at the beginning of Shaggy's verse, well, I took his life and I took his ride. Then I took them both to the Echo side.
Yeah.
Random fucking line. But it's the only thing that is Dark Carnival related. Everything else in here, in this entire record, is just ICP as ICP.
Yeah.
They don't mention anything Dark Carnival at all, except for that. And I just think it's a really weird line for it to be.
I like that it's not that he murdered the guy and then stole his car. It's that he murdered the guy and then took his car to ghost ride it into like a tree or something. That fucking rules. Like he didn't want the car. He wanted to destroy it, so even in death, this guy's ride got jacked up. Like, he wants him to know from beyond the veil of death that he did not watch his ride.
No. I mean, and it sounds like a fucking sweet ride, too.
It does sound like a sweet ride.
It sounds cool.
But fuck that guy.
I just love... Violent J gets to do some different delivery on this album than he does on a lot of the older stuff. Like, some of the stuff is, and this, we already mentioned it on Haunted Bumps, and it's also like that on here, where his voice is more subdued.
Yep.
It's a different style than we normally hear, and I really like it. I think it fits.
He's doing
and that's
well with
why
it.
whenever the hook comes in and it's way different, just gives more of a punch to it.
It's hype,
so
too.
fucking cool.
I can see like a whole crowd like jump into that. It's that perfect feel, man.
Yeah, I know for sure that he could, because I was doing that 2 days ago when I was listening by myself.
Just a sea of bodies just bouncing in the crowd. It's like, yeah.
It'd be so good. I would love to see this performed live. I think people would first be confused, like, oh, you're doing a song from that album? And then be like, oh, wait, no, this song is really good.
They wouldn't even realize that it was from that album, unless they announced it beforehand.
Yeah. What y'all know about our classic album, The Tempest? Boo!
Oh god, they'd have like a big projector thing that like shows thematic pictures from the albums and stuff, so everybody knows. And that one would just be also it'd be a roller coaster and like a twister or something. Everybody'd be like, what the fuck?
wait a minute, we're not doing Wizard of the Hood.
This ain't Whittlebox. What happened? Anyway, anything else for Watch My Ride?
No, I really do like this song a lot, though. It's fucking cool.
Same. It's a really good track. And we gotta move things along. Gotta get finished with this episode. Gotta catch the news at 6 o'clock.
4 lives lost today. 7 people were killed. Police found 38 other bodies. Sexually 38 other bodies. 38 other bodies.
Bloody naked bodies in the street, stuck with knives. Beaten, battered wives, strangled, popped out their eyes. Terror levels on the rise. Drug fiends are taking lives on the news at 6 o'clock and again at 11. Pedophiles and rapists snatching kids up out their schools. Bodies dismantled with a garden hoe inside.
of power tools. People run around, pissing ancient swimming pools. On the news at 6 o'clock, getting again at 11. Arsonists burning people and they dogs up while they sleeping. Peeping times peeping and poisonous gas leaking. Hurricanes blowing cities down every other weekend. On the news at 6 o'clock, getting again at 11. Car crash, explosion and slow motion. Feature dead cops and crooks and blood splatter for each. And y'all never fucking leaving my sons with the preacher watcher. News at 6 o'clock, getting again at 11.
You can't think of this horror show. What's next, what's coming, what's around the corner?
You wanna see the real wicked shit with a wicked at? Channel 2, 4, and 7, they be kicking that.
Real fucking money TV, no video game, no CD, movie in 3D. Real fucking money TV, no video game, no CD, movie in 3D.
Gangs on every corner shoot.
It's the 24-hour news cycle, baby. Woo! Let's get them fucking fear ratings. Yeah.
Oof.
So yeah, it's weird because whenever they say news is 6 o'clock and again 11, they are not referring to the 24-hour news cycle in that case. They're talking literally about like a time whenever the news was just a news show that would come on at set times. Although the things that they are talking about in this song are specifically related to the 24-hour news cycle, which was a really shitty thing that happened and that we are continuing to deal with today. Which began, do you know when the 24-hour news cycle began?
Mm-mm.
O.J. Simpson.
Ah, interesting.
O.J. Simpson, that whole case began the 24-hour news cycle where it was just all the time you could tune into the news and see what was going on because you have to be up to date with everything that happens everywhere. And that, like, it's not even national news anymore. We're just going to talk about something. It's fucking terrible. It is such a bad thing. And that's literally what they're talking about. How you can just tune in anytime and get all of the gory details of some shit that's going on and fill your brain with, oh my god, there's this horror everywhere. And it's like, dog, you do not need to know about the teacher at our school that was fucking a student or something. You live in Nebraska. It has nothing to do with you. It doesn't... There are things that you need to know pretty imminently. It's storm warnings and, you know, shit that's actually going on near you that could be a danger to you. Holy fuck. The 24-hour news cycle's terrible.
Dude, I totally fucking forgot that happened at our school. Oh my god.
I really like this track. I love the beat. That beat is fucking cool as shit.
Yeah.
Especially like the break on the news at 6 o'clock thing. It's fucking cool. And that hook is really fun too. Just news. That's rad.
Part of me was reminded of the song Terrible.
Yeah. I forgot that was a thing that popped into my head. But I like this more than Terrible, and I like what it's doing more.
I still prefer Terrible, but I dig like that this kind of goes along those same lines. But this is the song that has something that was very distinct that I just realized last night, and I had to bug Robbie about it.
Oh.
And that person that is singing right before the hook actually hits.
Okay, yeah.
Is the ROC.
Oh. Interesting.
And it is the only time he is uncredited, mind you. Like if you look on, I don't know if it's in the booklet, but I know on Wikipedia it shows that he's credited for vocals, but he's not like a guest feature on here. This is the only time that he has ever featured on an ICP album, ever. And I just found that kind of interesting that this is the album that, of all things, he was featured on.
That's why no one likes it.
That's not true. Yeah, like at that point, ROC was working with Psychopathic pretty frequently. We did hear him on Fat to Worth too.
We did,
but yeah, I didn't realize that he ever did anything on an ICP record. But this is the only thing that it was. And I was like, that voice sounds very familiar. And why do I only recognize it just now?
I
it's
don't.
because I haven't listened to this song in a very long time. But no, it's a cool track, but it does really, it makes it interesting to think about how, kind of tying with what we're talking about, what about now with technology. We have access to a lot of information at all times.
We do.
You mentioned about the teacher who had sex with a student. That is actually a thing that happened in our school district.
Yeah.
We also had.
I'll bet it happened in your school district too.
Yeah. We also had a student commit murder. And that was a big fucking deal. And I remember we were.
I don't
that was
remember
when I was
that one.
Junior high for us. We were in 7th grade. He was in 8th grader. And I know this because...
I kind of remember, but it's been a long time.
Yeah. I know because we were both on the wrestling team.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, that was something that we were constantly trying to get more information out of. And at one point, I hadn't heard about it for a long time, and it wasn't until I was in college where I, kind of thought about it again and looked it up and found out, the end results or whatever, that he'd gotten convicted for however fucking long. But look at fucking Twitter, yo.
Yeah.
No joke, I will log on to Twitter multiple times a day, and I just go right over to the trending topics because I want to see what people are talking about.
Oh, I don't.
But more often than not, I don't watch the news, but I feel like I need to at least understand what's going on.
Yeah.
And see what the fuck is happening. What should I be concerned about? It's very, very scary to go about your days living that way, though.
Yeah.
Because there is stuff that maybe does not pertain to us, but because we are introduced to it, can cause a lot of fucking paranoia.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, look at the state of our fucking country right now. But that's beside the point.
Yeah.
Having the fact that news and media outlets can be very sensationalized, obviously for the sake of just ratings.
Yep.
Is not amazing.
Yeah.
If you guys enjoy watching the news, more power to you. I hope that they sprinkle in some positive shit every now and then because a lot of it is just really fucking negative and is not a great way. It's not a good thing to just bombard yourself with negative stories all the fucking time.
Yeah. To kind of paint a picture for you of what things were at a different time. You weren't hearing, breaking news stories throughout the day. More or less what you would get is a summary of stuff that happened that day.
In your area.
You would hear what happened since the last time the news was on.
Yeah.
Sometimes, if it was the national news, that's, you'd hear the general stuff going on. If local news, you would hear your weather reports and whatever important things happened since, the prior reporting time. Or if you're a newspaper person, every day you just kind of get the updates of what happened, usually the day before.
Which is why print newspaper is a dying media.
Well, I mean, print news, it is for that reason, and also because most of their articles and stuff just get republished somewhere else for free.
Via the internet.
And that's a big problem because print media is where all of the, actual research and reporting usually comes from, which causes problems because then once they're dead, then where the fuck are you going to steal all this shit to publish it somewhere else?
I think you mentioned about the OJ case about being where,
Yep.
constant news coverage. I can distinctly remember the first thing that drew my attention to that.
I wonder what it could have been.
That was fucking 9/11, yo.
I forgot. Damn.
You being fucking serious? Okay,
joke.
thank you. Because that happened while we were in school. That was at around 10 in the morning or something like that, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning is when we were informed about it, and my teacher then put the news on. And that's the only thing that anybody was talking about for good fucking reason. But I mean, now you have, I'm sure the networks were already around by then, but CNN is constantly just a news channel. Okay. It's not like for us we have KDKA and
WPXI.
Yeah, WPXI, which one runs at like 5 o'clock, one runs at 6, and then they'll have the news on again later on that night. Sometimes there might be like a breaking update or something that interrupts the programming or something. But fuck, man, there's never anything good. Like breaking news. Fucking every dog has been adopted at this Humane Society location. Like, it's always like negative shit.
Well, it's also there's confirmation bias in that too, because you just kind of there are things that stick out, and it's usually the negative stuff, because the happiest things that you have aren't like necessarily relevant to your day-to-day life. All the bad stuff is, though, all the time.
Yeah,
it's bad. It's very bad. And, it's only become worse. You don't need to be constantly fed whatever breaking shit is happening somewhere in the world. You're allowed to step away from it. You can just kind of assume that something bad is happening somewhere, and it's fine. Yeah. And you can you can enjoy parts of your life. It's acceptable.
But I feel like if the topic of the next song took place today, well, this would be one of those stories. Track 11, The Tower.
A Marine veteran who was an expert marksman shot and killed 10 unsuspecting noontime strollers on the university campus today, and then he was cut down an hour and a half later by a policeman. The sniper started shooting from the observation deck of the 27-story tall university tower. Victims were cut down on the west and south sides of the campus as the sniper zeroed in on his targets with unerring accuracy. Those who were felled with bullets from the high-caliber rifle were pulled to safety as soon as possible by officials and passers-by. Others crouched in terror.
I'm dizzy walking out of every zombie wear shoes with some black leather shoes and desert BDUs. Many boxes of ammo. I got the camel face paint. I barricaded the tower door safe. This place ain't up to the top. I can see the whole planet. It would seem the sun is beating on my head as I'm living my whole dream. Up chucked a couple times and I finally took aim. My man is chatting on his cell phone. I spat at his brain. A lovely couple started running. All of a sudden she tripped. He kept right the fuck without her like he never missed a step. I snapped one to his head. He fell dead to his knees. And then his wife was right there to retrieve the car keys. I mean, he noticed at first, although some do start to scatter. Plug an iron in they back who they are. It doesn't matter. There's a psychopath way up in a tower somewhere. And when they think they out of range, poofs they hair.
It was hot that day. In the tower. So fucking high. Shooting from the tower. It was hot that day. Someone's in the tower. So fucking high.
I shot the lady in the ass and a kid on the grass. And a daddy.
Okay, so the tower, while it's not directly said, is basically in reference to the 1966 Texas Tower sniper, Charles Whitman.
That's not one that I knew about, really.
Yes.
I wasn't born then.
So a brief thing in the very beginning of his Wikipedia. Charles Joseph Whitman was an American mass murderer who became infamous as the Texas Tower Sniper. On August 1st, 1966, he used knives to kill his mother and his wife in their respective homes, then went to the University of Texas in Austin with multiple firearms and began indiscriminately shooting at people. He fatally shot 3 people inside the university tower. He then went to the tower's 28th floor observation deck, where he fired at random people for some 96 minutes, killing an additional 11 people and wounding 31 others before he was shot dead by Austin police officers. Whitman killed a total of 16 adults and an unborn child. The 16th victim died 35 years later from injuries sustained in the attack. I know that sounds like I chuckled a little bit there. I promise I wasn't. I thought that was 35 days at first, and it said 35 years.
Yeah, that's a whole thing.
So, I don't know if that would be considered an extra victim from that, but I assume it was. So I promise I wasn't lying.
I mean, it was likely a thing like just shrapnel left inside of them that over time
that's
had
quite possible.
Had an effect.
Yes. Somewhat off topic. This is the only song on this album that has a music video. It was filmed, I think, a few years after the fact, though, or at least it came out a bit later. But on this record, in my mind, is the most ICP song on here. I think that
In a sense, yeah.
I think that this kind of, yeah, I'll make the fucking joke of like Jay storytelling, but this one is like, I feel like he'd be the most comfortable with having made stuff similar in the past.
This is a thing that could have gone on like a Hell's Pit or something.
Yeah, it's very dark.
This is one of the tracks that kind of would be it's like the track that kind of exemplifies what an album would be about. You know, it would speak to the theme that they were going for, you know, on whatever it was to be placed on.
This, okay, so if this was on a Hell's Pit, this should have replaced Crooked Preacher Killers.
I could go with that, yeah.
I understand.
It makes a lot more sense.
I know why they made Crooked Preacher Killers.
Yeah.
I totally get it. But this is a better song than Crooked Preacher Killers.
But yeah, you know, the general concept of this, you know, you train people to kill other people, and then whenever they come back, you leave them with nothing. What could go wrong?
Yeah,
what could possibly go wrong? And actually, whenever I was listening to this, the thing that popped into my mind, because again, I was not aware of the incident that this was actually referencing. The only thing that I have to reference is from a time that we were both alive for, the DC Snipers.
Yes.
Which was certainly a time. And there's a line in this that actually reminded me of one of the things from that, where he says about like, people not like, as he's, you know, shooting people, like others around not recognizing what's going on and stuff. That was kind of that's an odd fact that came up during the DC Snipers thing, was that like, it's not just that people around didn't understand what was happening. People who got shot didn't recognize that it happened at first because of, you know, the way that our bodies work and stuff, and just not seeing where a thing comes from. You don't recognize that something just happened to you.
Yeah, your body goes into shock.
It was a fucking terrifying time in general. Like, you know, literally just people, like average people on a day-to-day basis were like fucking serpentine running between their cars and buildings to get places and stuff, because nobody knew what the fuck was going on. And if you're a big like true crime person and stuff like that, and you want to hear just another example of how some people literally not putting even the slightest effort into hiding themselves, or, you know, not really having any kind of plans that should have worked at all, still managing to evade arrest for a very long time, that's one to look into. Because holy shit.
Yeah.
Should they have been caught way before that?
Yeah, so that... Let me see something.
I think there was a You're Wrong About episode about it. That's what I listened to for it. And it brought a lot of memories back, because it's been a very long time. I was a small child whenever that happened. And
so that
but I
happened
remember the events.
October 2002.
2002, yeah, shit.
For 3 weeks.
Yep.
3 fucking weeks.
I think they were driving around literally the same vehicle. The whole time. They would just park somewhere. It was a dude and a little kid, like a teenager.
So I'm looking at this. I brought up the wiki for that. And between February 16th, 2002 and September 26th, 2002, there were preliminary shootings.
Yeah.
And the actual events took place from October 2nd to October 24th was the sniper attacks. So they killed 7 people in these preliminary shootings. Was that just them getting practice? Fucking God.
There was a whole lot going on with that from the guy's, like, quote-unquote goals. He was just kind of a fucked up dude. There were a lot of problems and stuff, and some of it was, like, would have been, like, ascribed to, like, black radical stuff and all that shit, but it's like, no, this guy was just... He had a lot of problems in general, and Also, some of it was related to, I believe, like relationship stuff. You know, it was a whole thing.
The fact with the one that allegedly this was based off of, the Charles Whitman, Whitman was apparently really fucking smart. An examination at the age of 6 revealed his IQ to be 139.
Okay.
And he, at one point, was the youngest person to achieve Eagle Scout.
Oh.
At 12 years, 3 months.
I wasn't in Boy Scouts, so I don't have a frame of reference.
I didn't become a Boy Scout until I was like 13. Like, I was way fucking late because I couldn't do it earlier. 12 years, 3 months is really fucking early to be a goddamn Eagle Scout. Most people go till they're like, oh man, it's you're almost 18. You better fucking finish your Eagle Scout shit.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, this dude was like really fucking smart and shit, and then he went to the military and... Okay, yeah, shit got fucked up for him apparently. Man, we're having a lot of just long conversations on songs. So
there's lots to talk about.
My apologies, but this was an interesting song, knowing that it was vaguely based on some other stuff. I also have a feeling that I wouldn't be surprised if Jay probably got a bit of information from Jumpsteady.
Yeah, I mean, this a lot of the theming in it and stuff has a lot of that Jumpsteady flair to it and stuff, because you know that was a lot of stuff that he talked about too.
Desert Storm.
I imagine this could have even just been co-written and stuff. Maybe not like credited, but
yeah. But yeah, that's the Tower.
Yeah, I think a Jumpsteady verse on this would have been good too. He hasn't been around for a while. I haven't heard anything from him.
He was gone from Psychopathic for a while.
Oh, okay.
Because I believe he was an EMT during that period.
Oh, okay. And that's why this was like a lull for Psychopathic, because the guy who ran everything was gone.
That might be partially right. I don't know. but you know what? Let's move on.
Yeah, let's get through this so we can go our separate ways, and I'll see you again at the party.
Y'all give a fuck, man. That shit's live. I'm going up in there. Mad strange.
Man, we don't know nobody up in there.
I don't give a fuck. Come on. I walked into the party with no invite. Which one of these hoes am I fucking tonight? This ain't my block and this ain't my clique, but I'm up in here and they scared of shit. Then I heard a cut.
Who the new
The DJ tryna play me rude. I said, what they call you? I'm DJ Clay, the baddest DJ alive today. Peep.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest for you tonight. I'd like to introduce DJ Clay. That was a little Linkin Park reference to A Cure for the Itch, which was Mr. Hahn's track on Hybrid Theory, because this is A Cure for the Itch, but a duet. I like it.
This is a cool song.
Yeah.
It admittedly is. However, I wish it wasn't on this album.
Okay.
I wish that they had made this song a year earlier and put it on FTFO.
Yeah.
I would have liked FTO more. FTFO more.
Yeah.
And it's Shaggy and DJ Clay, and at one point they're battling DJ scratches, which is cool because we know that Shaggy can do that.
Mm-hmm. I think if I'm hearing the splits between them properly, I think DJ Clay's got the edge, but Shaggy holds his own very well.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, they're both doing really good. DJ Clay's slick though.
Yeah, he does this like that is his thing. Like he eventually starts to like rap a bit, but he's better suited for DJing.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I wouldn't say that Shaggy is like just a hobbyist or anything like that. The man can cut.
Yeah,
no question about it. but it's clear that DJ Clay, like, this is just his fucking dojo that you've stepped into, Shaggy.
Whoa. We don't talk about the dojo.
It's too late.
Oh, shame on you. Gonna get a cease and desist. But yeah, this is a cool song. There's not a lot of like vocals happening because guess what? The vocals aren't the subject of the track. They're not the focus here.
The vocals are just there to set the scene. Shaggy walking into a party and seeing DJ Clay cutting it up, and he's like, "Hey man, I can do better."
Yeah, it's like I could do this too. I'm fucking better. And DJ Clay's like, "Go ahead, fine." And then they're like, "Whoa, you're also good."
Yeah, that's it.
It's like, let's both do this
together.
Just fucking wreck this house.
And that's really cool. I like this track.
It's not a bad song. I could see people like skipping it because maybe they just want like your basic ICP rapping, and this isn't that, but it's still a cool song.
Yeah,
it's Shaggy, doing his supervillains thing where all he does is just fucking do scratches.
But he takes verses in this.
He does actually do verses in here. And DJ Clay says like 3 lines.
Yeah. But yeah, that's...
I think it's the first time that Clay has like vocals on a song. He was on the Spasmatic skit, but this is I think it's the first time where he's actually featured on a song, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, let's move on to track number 14, Play My Song.
Excuse you.
What?
I don't think that's correct.
Bitch, I lied.
I'm here to tell you I lied when I seen that thick ass, it was over. Nothing else mattered, I ain't even care. I pulled the rubber off when I stuck it up in there too. Bitch, I lied to you, this ain't my home. Kicked in the back door and now we're alone. I stole the car that I picked you up in. Bless me and your girl up in fucking. Bitch, I lied, everything I said to you. All steps to land in bed with you, my watch is fake. This ain't my coat, and I sent you letters that my brother wrote for me. Bitch, I lied, every time I left town, I really stayed right here at home, dicking hoes down. Every penny that you helped my mom with went straight to the Asian spa, bitch. Look how you turned out to be. No pride. Hey, look how I'm happy. Look how you turned out to be.
Do not remove a condom without proper acknowledgement from your partner. Don't do that.
Juggalo love song.
You motherfucker. I was saying something that is very important and on brand for our show. You will not demean that.
You are correct.
Yeah. Don't remove a condom when you're having relations with a person unless they acknowledge it and give you permission to do so.
Otherwise, we have a word for that. And it's a thing that should put you in jail for a long time, but it'll probably only be a couple months, to be honest.
Rhymes with grape.
Yeah.
But other than that, I love this fucking song.
It's all right.
I really, really like it. I love the fucking beat. Jay...
You love the message, too.
Yeah, exactly. Jay has, his voice / delivery is the best. Fuck you, I don't care.
He's on that. He's on that thing that he's been on.
I love it.
Well, on the hook, he's on that thing that he's been on for most of this album. On the verses, he's
where it's like kind of
Jay.
smooth. Yeah, but yeah, he just fucking rips on this chick who he lied about basically fucking everything.
Yeah.
I love towards the end. They change it up slightly, and he's just saying the lies, and there's a calm response. And you bought that shit? Damn.
Yeah.
Owning a McDonald's in Thailand.
Uh-huh.
Who would believe that? Who would believe that one Joseph Bruce is friends with Al Pacino? Nobody would believe that.
Anyway, yeah, this guy sucks.
Yeah, this guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But I love this fucking
now,
song.
here's the question that I have.
Uh-huh.
Because he talks about the letters that he sent her, and he says, whenever he says that his brother wrote the letters for him, does he mean that he wrote them for him, or that he wrote them for her from him?
My implication
was his brother sending him love letters that he then forwarded to this woman under his own name?
The way I interpret this is that Jump Steady, the nice guy he is
madly in love with Violent J.
Understood how much Violent J wanted to fuck this chick.
And he put aside his own feelings.
He was like, man, I have a better way with words than my platinum record selling brother. That I know what this lady wants to hear. So I will write these letters for him.
Was he talking about Jump Steady, his brother, or Shaggy, his brother? Because Shaggy, if you'll recall,
gotta be Jump
Shaggy's got a way with words as well. If we recall way back from Big Money Hustlers, you got a name to go with those titties? I mean...
Who said that?
Sugar Bear. And it worked. You can't deny it worked. We had a very extended sex scene that proves that it worked.
That's true. That's the line I gotta start using.
Yeah.
If it works, I'm telling Shaggy 2-Dub directly.
But before you do have to buy a slice for them first.
Do gotta buy a slice. Yeah. It's a good thing there's like fucking 8 pizza places in like a 20-minute radius from my apartment. But yeah, this song is fucking great, even if Violent J is a piece of shit.
Yeah. I appreciate how over the top and obviously bad he is. Like,
oh yeah,
like he knows. it's very it's not even like tongue in cheek per se. It kind of is, but it isn't. If you know what I mean.
Like none of the stuff that he says that he does is like the bad stuff that's like he's not telling white lies.
Yeah,
you know,
and it's not it's not the stuff where I'm sitting here like, Jay, I almost feel like you're kind of almost being serious with me right now. Like I know he's not. Like,
no, it is nice. All too over the top. That it's like, well, if this was a real person, then they're just fucking wrong. But, yeah. But that's not the case.
No.
There is a skit at the end of this song.
Okay.
If you want to skip ahead to 3 minutes and 21 seconds, we can do that before the next track.
All right.
Okay, the name of the band?
ICP.
All right. You guys rock, rap, alternative?
We rap, man.
Okay. All right. Well, cool. Well, we're going to be on here like in 4, 3, 2...
Hey, you're back on with the boss, Sweet 97. That was Derek Smooth with Clean This. I am Dave Noodle, and we are in the studio right now with the hottest thing going on in rap today, Slicey P.
It's ICP, man.
Right. How's it going?
Let me ask you a question, Dave. How come everything y'all play fucking sucks?
We don't suck, bro. We rock.
You rock assholes.
Oh. No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
We rock.
Track 14, play my song.
Well, bow to your partner.
And bow.
And
And bow to the corner.
Something wicked for 'em.
then all join hands, circle
We
left.
hit the ace, ace, ace. They love giving chase. Wicked clowns got more than some pie for your face.
With the drip, drip, drip. There's blood on the strip. 3 disassembled bodies in the trunk of the whip.
Hear the saw, saw, saw. Right below your jaw. You see your own head roll off the table and fall.
See the puck, puck, puck. Flaming arrows in your truck. And one in your lung stuck. You fucked out of luck. Give me something I can lean on. Something about murder.
I got that.
Give me something I can lean on. Something about murder.
I got that.
So, this track, kind of, to me, comes off as like a... It's like an expansion on News at 6 o'clock, in a way. Where it's about like this fascination with violence that people have. There's a line near the end where he talks about like, you know, people want the violence to happen, you know, to somebody. And, you know, whichever person it is in whatever particular conflict is going on determines, you know, whether you're the good person who wants the violence or the bad one. Which is, I mean, kind of true in a way. Like, yeah, absolutely. I mean, people don't like violence, but, you know, in some cases, things have to happen. And yeah, you're going to kind of place yourself on one side or the other. And like, as much as you would hope for it to not have to happen, when it do, you're kind of glad that it happened to the right one. But yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really have anything for this song.
Yeah.
This is a track that I blank out on a lot.
Whenever I listened to it the first 2 times, I kind of glazed on it, to be honest, and I was almost thinking that it was kind of just another like staleness kind of thing, but it's not. It's not like them talking about their music per se. It is just kind of about, you know, the consumption of violence as not necessarily entertainment, but kind of entertainment.
That's fair. Maybe I'll need to listen to this song more after the fact so that I can pick it up.
If you want. I don't know.
This is just a point in the record where I actually am just kind of like, oh, I guess not everything can be amazing. Got to be something a little bit on the lower side.
Let's carry on that trend with track 15, Mexico City.
¿Qué necesitas? Marihuana, rucas, cohetes, banco. Aquí tenemos a todo. Aquí, en México. Mexico City.
City, a place that you can go and live your life on the low. Okay.
Mexico City.
City, a place that you can hide and everything will be tight.
They want me on a murder rap which violates my probation. Ain't no fucking way I'm staying here with what I'm facing. Sold my car to a junkyard and bought a one-way bus ride. Take me across the...
Alright, I'm sorry. This is the weakest song on this album.
Yeah.
And I have heard countless people say that this is like one of the worst songs ICP has ever done.
It's not good.
It's not.
I don't like.
I wish.
I
that
don't
could,
like actively hate this. Really, it's just kind of whatever.
It's just so weak. It doesn't do anything like to garner any kind of reaction.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned this on a prior episode. I liken this to somebody who is just boring in wrestling.
Yeah.
You could get a good reaction or you could get a bad reaction. Either way, that's great because you're getting a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
If nobody is cheering or booing you, that's a fucking problem.
Yeah, it's bad times.
That's what this song is.
Yep.
It does nothing. And yet the worst part is it does less of what the last song did. Like, I would listen to Play My Song over this.
Yeah. The only thing that this really does is just kind of make me feel a little bit sad and miss the days whenever, like, hopping the border to escape a conviction was a thing that you could do. So this, you're giving me that look, but like it's a thing that I've thought about here and there. I feel like it was a thing I was actually thinking about regarding like Asada Shakur and stuff, like the fact that she managed to like make a run to Cuba and stuff like that whenever the cops were after her and stuff. I'm like, that's awesome because she deserved to get away. But for real, that's unironic. Asada Shakur deserved to get away.
So now everybody make a list of countries that don't have extradition.
Mexico still, it's just harder to actually like hop the border and stuff. I was just thinking, like I was thinking about it, I'm like, I feel like people can't like actually run from the police quite the same way that they used to. Like everybody's so like close, like monitoring on civilians is just like a thing that we accept happens now on ridiculous levels. And some people think that that's fine because it's just like, oh, I have nothing to hide. I'm not a criminal. That's good that we can catch the criminals fast. And it's like, yeah, maybe someday something that you do will be considered criminal. Not necessarily that you're breaking a law, like right now, but there are people who, like, who they are is considered a criminal. And there are a lot of people who try to make that happen. And that's not good.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Anyways, the song just sucks.
Yeah, this song is not that great.
There's a long way to get to the point of the song sucks.
Yeah. I still want to talk a bit about what it was about, so I had that. Things that it made me think. We have to extend this episode super fucking long. It's very important that this episode is long as shit. Somehow this episode doesn't have shit to do with the fucking carnival or anything like that, or what ICP's about. We just have a lot of shit to talk about because they're talking about roller coasters. We got a lot of shit to say about roller coasters, my dude.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. We're at the fucking end, dude.
This is it.
No need for the reverse talking.
Everything
the truth
will be revealed.
Track 16. If I was a serial killer.
If I was a serial killer, they would find all my victims' heads in funky ass gas station toilets. And if I was a serial killer, I would be strange and deranged. If I was a serial killer, I'd be known as the smoker, 'cause I would cut off and smoke all of their hair. And if I was a serial killer, I would sleep on broken glass and thumbtacks.
So,
this track is 7.5 minutes long.
Yeah.
And this is what we ride out on. It goes. Like, it's not even just like, it's not like a lot, there's some instrumental sections of it, but most of it is filled up with Jay and Shaggy doing these verses and stuff.
Yep. Jay is doing his singing.
Mm-hmm.
Shaggy comes in, does your standard rap verses. And this track works.
I like this track.
It really works. And
this is a great track to ride out to, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
This is, again, we have an intro that I feel is like a Joker's card. We have an outro that I feel is like a Joker's card.
Yep. We have heard this song.
The Tempest is the 7th Joker's card.
For fuck's sake. We have heard this song before.
8th Joker's card after the Wish, sorry.
This typically nowadays is the penultimate song in their live set list.
Huh.
And it is a good song for that.
Yep.
Like, typically this song will start, everybody gets chill, and they play like half of it, something like that. And then they end with Bang Pa Boom because that's a fucking incredible ending track.
Yeah.
That song that, we'll cover eventually.
Yeah.
But this is a cool song to just ride out to.
You know, I actually thought whenever we got into the last song that you said the next 2 tracks were bad, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? This one is great. But I may have misheard what you said.
Yeah, the prior two.
Yeah, this track is great.
Yeah, this track is fucking awesome.
I must be talking shit on If I Was a Serial Killer.
No,
It's a great
this
track.
this is a good song, and it's one of my favorite of their ending.
I am surprised that they are able to use this as like a live song. I don't know. It just doesn't seem. I mean, I understand how. I understand how in terms of as shows work and stuff like that. Like, it makes sense in a live show, but just from my experiences and what we've talked about on this show, I just didn't think that it would be a crowd pleaser for their shows, particularly. I'm glad that it is.
It's I think it might just be Jay standing in the middle. I think he probably just has the mic stand. He's just there, spotlight on him, and he just sings. And I will say,
a good vibe.
His singing on this is not bad.
It's in his range.
It's fucking good.
He's not pushing himself for something that he's not able to hit.
Nope. He's and his notes are pretty steady and stable. He's not wavering really. It's pretty fucking good. And then I think, Shaggy comes in and he'll go around and while he's rapping. But yeah, it's a cool song to see done live. And like I said, it's not the final track, but it's the second to last one.
And it's kind of almost got a sing-along vibe. Everybody can join in.
Yes, because then when we get to towards the end, there's a bigger kind of chant of I'm gonna hold up this hatchet, I'm gonna run with this hatchet.
Yeah.
And it's just cool. It has a very cool vibe to it. It's a really great song in my opinion. And at 7 minutes, yes, it's long. It's an ICP ending track, but it works. I really like this one compared to some of the other prior ending tracks we've come across. It's certainly better than fucking Real Underground Baby. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, I kind of like that this, I think because this one isn't sort of tied to
Joker cards?
The Joker cards and stuff, yeah. I feel like that's the only way that this song in particular happens.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's really cool. If this was the outro on another Joker card, it wouldn't be If I Was a Serial Killer. It wouldn't be this kind of song or anything like that because that's not what the Joker cards are. But it's so good. This is a great fucking track.
No,
and that's the last track, Mike.
It is. That's it.
We did it.
That's the fucking Tempest, yo.
That's the Tempest.
We breezed through this goddamn episode.
That's a word for what we just did.
You don't even know how fucking quick this was.
Fast as fuck.
As I look and it says 2 hours and 23 minutes.
Yep.
Give or take. So, Schmeev.
Yeah.
What are your final thoughts?
Mike, before we get into my final thoughts, it's time to play a little game here. This is a new segment on Juggalo Judgment. We're going to play a game called Who Said It?
Oh, God.
I'm going to give you some quotes, and I want you to tell me who said them.
Oh, no.
All right? We're going to start with a simple one here, all right? Here's a quote. Don't talk about bitches, I'm fucking them. Who said it, Mike?
I believe that was Old Dirty Bastard.
Correct. Give the man a point. Now, here we go. City streets don't have much pity. When you're down, that's where you'll stay.
Oh, shit. City streets don't have much pity. When you're down, that's where you'll stay.
Uh-huh.
I have a guess, but I think it's wrong.
Throw it out.
Is that ABK?
That's ABK / Joe Walsh. That was In the City. That's a line from In the City.
Oh, okay. Hey.
Now I'm gonna throw one for you. This might be a little bit of a curveball here. I beat my dick and bust off in your eye so you can see me coming. Mike, who said it?
Fuck. Beat my dick off. I know the fucking line. Fuck. I don't know.
Oh, that was DMX. And Where the Hood At.
Oh my god.
All right, last one. Here we go. Who said it?
I don't know if we were doing just like Juggalo-based
No,
stuff.
no. Here we go. Last one. But this one's back to like a Juggalo-focused thing. All right, ready?
Okay.
The first Dark Lotus album is a disjointed mess.
Fucking.
Who said it, Mike? You have a guess for me?
In my defense.
No,
First off, it's me.
Yeah,
It's me.
Correct, you did it. Ding, ding. You only missed one. It was the DMX one. It was a curveball, so I'll give you some credit for that. But you know what? 3 out of 4 ain't bad.
No, Schmeev, why would you bring that up?
Well, you see, Mike, the Tempest is a bit of a disjointed mess, if I'm gonna be real with you. Throughout the beginning of this, and basically the whole thing, to be honest, we have a lot of tonal whiplash, especially when we hit Alley Rat and then jump right from, like, you hit Ride the Tempest, then it's Alley Rat time, then it's Haunted Bumps, then we're growing again. Every single one of those is just all over like a fucking roller coaster, whipping you in every direction. That's the Tempest, baby. We're all on the ride. And there's kind of an aspect to that where it's almost to its benefit, because I don't understand the strong feelings that people have particularly against this. Whenever I first listened to it, I was like, I don't know why people have strong feelings in any direction about this. After all of these listens, I gotta say, it's a really good album. This is a good album. That's it. Like, and I don't understand people who have strong feelings against it, because I feel like this album has something for everybody on it. Like, if you don't like the rock sound, I guess it seems almost that people who don't like the rock sound, like, if it exists in great quantities, they're just like, no, the whole album sucks, even though there's stuff in between it that they'd probably really enjoy. You can listen to News at 6 o'clock and you'll probably fucking like it. You can listen to Ride the Tempest, which is, again, quintessential ICP. Mm-hmm. That is them on their fucking shit. And yeah, like, this could have, maybe not in its form as it stands, but with some tweaks here and there, this could have just been another Joker card. This is in that zone of being a Joker card. It has that vibe to it, but they don't really keep any kind of theme going on with it to, So it's exactly like a Joker card. It's a Joker card.
I think that an issue that a lot of people have is again, once the Joker cards ended, people, A, did not like the message of the end of Ray Shangri-La.
Of course, yeah.
A lot of those people, if they stopped listening then, they probably didn't check out Hell's Pit. And then the people who did stick around and checked out Hell's Pit, they were like, okay, well, you know, what else are they going to do? And then they hear The Calm, and they're like, what the fuck is this? So, obviously, ICP going in a different direction was not something that a lot of people were keen on being around for. And so, immediately, when you hear a sound of somebody that you're so passionate about change, there's going to be resistance. And you mentioned about, like, you know, if they don't like the rock sound, then, you know, they're not, you know, there's other stuff on here. The problem is if the people don't like the rock sound, then those same people can't tell me that they like something like Great Milenko or Amazing Jekyll Brothers, which were before the Wraith, which had a huge, you know, change in sound, but
yeah,
those had rock.
I mean, this is different. This is a different rock style. This is more in tune with some of the stuff on the Wraith, but it is very new in their sound, like to be this, like, as prominent as it is.
Mm-hmm. I had somebody describe the Tempest. I can't remember who it was. They described the album The Tempest as ICP's attempt at a pop rap album.
Sorta.
Maybe that's not the best way to describe it, but it's not meant to sound like a Joker's card.
No.
I've long held the opinion that the Tempest, ICP does not have a lot of LPs that are not Joker cards.
Right.
But I think that this is the best out of those. I think this is better than Bizarre, separately.
This is certainly more consistently good than the Bizarres, as far as I'm concerned.
You know, and any other, like, of the sideshow stuff. I think that this is the best one out of them. And I've long said, yes, I understand nostalgia, and I am nostalgic for this album. This is one of the first albums I got right whenever I was getting into ICP. Again, I got this like 3 months after it came out. And so I was listening to this alongside. I bought this the same day that I bought the Wraith.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to some of all this stuff like at the same time. I'm not going in a fucking order. And I think that's why I've been always kind of confused as to why some people don't like this album.
Yeah, I don't know.
And maybe they just like the first 6, and that's fine.
Yeah.
And there's people who, you know, prefer the new stuff over the old stuff. I get it. But that time frame of 2005 through 2007, 2008 ICP, it's almost like people just put a mental block on that. Because they don't want to think about The Calm. They don't want to think about Tempest. They don't want to think about the other EP that comes out after this. It's like that stuff doesn't happen to them.
I think another thing...
They end at the Joker cards, the first deck, and maybe they acknowledge that other stuff came out in 2009 and up.
I think this album, to be honest, could be split into 2 very coherent albums on their own. As in, like, they would flow nicely. I think that if you split the songs up, and I'd have to do some work on it, but things like, you know, like Alley Rat and Growing Again and stuff would go together, obviously. There'd be a whole thing to it. But I feel like you could split this album into 2 separate ones that would not necessarily, like, please everybody, but I think, you know, people would find their one that would have, you know, the songs for that section of their audience, and then the other one. And, you know, I don't know if that would have been a good idea. It would have been a good idea because it would have been shorter. It would have been more manageable and bite-sized, but they can't do that. They can't handle...
It's either that, or I'm sure that there's a way that they could have restructured the album track list.
Possibly.
To feel a bit better.
I mean, like, the thing is very
I really
disjointed.
wish that Play My Song and Mexico City weren't next to each other towards the end of the album.
I feel that, yeah.
Like, Play My Song, put that a little bit earlier in there. Like, put that before The Tower.
Yeah,
that would have been fine. But yeah, that's just an issue that I have. But no, I think that this album is stronger than what a lot of people think. It's a bit disappointing that, you know, it's not as respected, I think, among other albums. Am I gonna fucking throw out a diss towards another album that a lot of people fucking love? No, I'm not. Get it, okay? But don't disregard the Tempest. It's got a lot of fucking great songs on here.
Yeah, it's better than Riddlebox.
Oh God. Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. So,
what are your three?
What are my three? We got Growing Again.
Boom.
We got News at 6 o'clock. And
Boom.
Again at 11. And we got If I Was a Serial Killer, motherfuckers. What do you want? What you want?
I'm honestly very surprised about your picks.
What am I getting rid
cool.
of? Probably Mexico City.
Hey. You know what?
What do you got for me?
I will start from reverse, and Mexico City, you're going away. I'm sorry.
I didn't see it coming.
Weakest fucking song on here. My favorites.
We did not beat our dicks and bust off in your eye. You could not see us coming.
What About Now has long been my favorite track on this album.
Okay.
And remains as such. I fucking love that song.
All right.
I could literally play that like over and over for hours and don't fucking care. So What About Now? I will also take Growing Again.
Of course.
That song is amazing.
Have to.
And this is hard because I really do enjoy a lot of fucking songs on here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm struggling between Bitch I Lied, Watch My Ride, and Ride the Tempest.
Wow.
And I think
I can tell you my choice between those three.
Yours would be Ride the Tempest.
It would be.
I know. I think I'm gonna go with Bitch I Lied.
Okay.
It's just I love that song. But again, I like a lot of fucking songs in this record.
It's a good album.
If anybody is listening to us talk about this album, first off, you've been listening for 2.5 hours. Kudos to you.
Take a break.
Yeah. Take a break after you're done listening to the album.
Get an ice cream. Treat yourself.
If you have not really given this album a shot, try it again. Yeah. Try it again. No context. Just go ahead and put it on and see what you think about these songs. Because this, I think, is a very solid fucking album. It doesn't get enough praise. I think it's very underrated.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't understand any strong feelings against it. I mean, I kind of do because you know I've been doing this for long enough to recognize exactly like why people hate certain things. But also I don't like I recognize that they do hate them, but I don't get precisely why. I don't feel like any explanations make good sense a lot of the times, but
nope.
Whatever.
But fuck it. That's it.
That's it. Please.
You listener, let us know what you think about this album.
Yeah.
Let us know your favorite songs. Let us know what you think about our opinions
of it. What's your 3-in-1? Give me the 3-in-1s that you have. Nobody's fucking done it yet on our comments at all. I haven't seen a goddamn person, and it might be because we didn't start asking this before whatever our backlogged things are yet. I don't remember. But I want it. I want it now.
No, tell us. Do it. Do it.
Especially for this album.
Do it. Do it. You can let us know on our various social media platforms.
Like, we got a Facebook.
It's Juggalo Judgment.
We've got a Twitter.
At Juggalo Judgment.
We have an Instagram.
Juggalo Judgment.
And for the long form, we've got us an email.
It is juggalojudgment@gmail.com.
And you have the option, if you so wish, to hit us up individually to talk about this. I am at Schmeev on Twitter.
And I am at Mike Spawn, the SEJ on Twitter, and at Straight Edge Juggalo on Instagram.
You can even find us on a Discord, hanging out with our buds in ICUP with We. They have their own Discord. You can find it through one of their podcasts or something. I don't know. Just look it up and you can join that. We hang out there and talk to everybody in there all the time. There is always conversation going on. It's nonsense.
There is never more than like a 2-hour time frame of like no messages going through. There's always somebody fucking chatting in there, and it's awesome. There's at least a good dozen or so people in there.
Yeah.
But it's popping off. Let's get some more friends in there.
We all having a good time.
Yeah.
Talking about whatever.
And as I believe that it is already set up at this point, if you wish, you can also, if you would like, if you can spare it,
yes,
you can subscribe to our OnlyFans.
Yes.
Where you can just get personalized content.
We do custom videos.
Scratch that. You can subscribe to our Patreon because, you know, it's just a thing.
Yeah.
It's just a thing. If you are able to do so, if you feel comfortable doing so, please feel free to go ahead and check that out. And if you'd like, go ahead and subscribe.
Yeah. We very much appreciate it.
Yes, anything is appreciated. But even if you don't, we still appreciate you checking us out. If you can't do that, please just share the podcast with people, share the episodes, do all that good stuff. Leave us reviews.
We haven't talked about
like
it in a minute.
iTunes or wherever you're listening to the podcast. Go ahead and do that because then more people might find us.
The important thing to remember is that we will not be like doing background checks on you to see if you subscribe to us on Patreon to determine if we're going to respond to you on fucking social medias and stuff. We just do it because we just want to talk to people.
Yeah, seriously. Like, again, another reason why we're on that fucking Discord.
Yeah.
It is heavily, like, talk about Juggalo shit all fucking day.
Yeah. I just kind of, like, pop in and make a joke about something every once in a while.
Yeah.
Because that's what I like to do.
That's how we do.
But yeah, with all that said, because we've been going for a while now, and it's time to wrap this shit the fuck up. There's only one thing left to do. Take that Faygo. You cracked open at the beginning. You finish that motherfucking Faygo.
I'm gonna finish that fucking Faygo. You better finish that fucking Faygo too.
I already did.
I'm finishing it now.
I'm gonna do a fake drink though. Hang on. I gotta get back. Woo!
Peace out.
Later.
I do this all the time. I do this all the time.